What's up, YouTube? This video is brought to you by Webull. If you'd like to help out the channel and get 2 free stocks, make sure you check out my link below. Hey, I'm Sain, and if you're new here, I make videos on personal finance and how to invest and build wealth through the stock market. I started this Robinhood challenge for 2 reasons. Number 1, I wanted to simplify investing for those that wanted to invest but didn't quite know how. And number 2, I wanted to show you guys in real time the companies that I invest in to grow my portfolio from $0 to 10K and then eventually from 10K to 100K. So feel free to join me on the journey by grabbing some free stock using my link below, or sit back and watch. Either way, I appreciate it. Today's video is about HYLIION as well as Workhorse, guys. The market has been booming, and so I can't help but to bring you at least some updates on these two, even though NEO and everything else that I want to talk to you guys today about is booming as well. But listen, the portfolio has crossed over $50,000. That's another milestone. And guys, this just goes to show you that how consistently staying invested and allowing the market to do what it does will grow your income over time. So guys, I'm going to show you my account in just a second, but I wanted to highlight that today because it's a huge milestone on my journey to 100K. Without further ado, let's take a look at my portfolio. Okay, guys, as you can see, my portfolio is currently sitting at $50,196.96. Man, we was almost up 1% today, which is what took us over the top. On the week, we are up 3%. On the month, we are up almost 12%. If I take you guys 3 months out, we are up a little bit over 16%. And if we go 1 year out, even though I haven't had this account 1 year yet, we are up 20%, guys. And if we go out all time, same thing, man. We are up 20%. Listen, guys, if you're new here, please like and subscribe. I started this account in January with $0. I come on each and every day to show you guys how to grow and properly build your portfolio. I get asked the question all the time, how much did you start with? Listen, guys, I had $0. However, I had $500 plus from free stocks from Robinhood. Listen, I had the stocks before I ever invested $1 into Robinhood, and then over time I added $1,000, and every 2 weeks, guys, I add a minimum of 500, and that's how we got where we at today. Buying low. If you guys seen my account, I'll show you guys every stock I hold, how many shares I hold, and if you notice, I'm killing the stock market. I own a lot of these stocks at a very, very low price. The market can crash today and I'm still gonna be up a whole lot. That's how low I own a lot of these stocks. So listen, guys, feel free to join me on the journey on the road to 100K. We're trying to change lives each and every day. We're gonna start off with HYLIION. It's in the process of transitioning through a merger, okay? Right now, ticker symbol SHLL is the ticker symbol you can find this under. It is currently sitting at $39.20. Guys, this has flew through the roof. You already know if you've been around here, you've been on HYLIION for a long time. However, we have been part of seeing it take off and fly to the moon almost. So check this out, man. I've been getting a lot of questions about how do you play this? What should you do? Listen, when you believe in a company, there's 2 things you need to do. 1, you can't be chasing stocks. And so if you guys didn't get in at the low prices we first introduced this play at, and now it's sitting at 40, unless you have a longer term outlook and time horizon on this, you may need to sit this one out. Or number 2, wait till it pulls back significantly, maybe back to 35 or even 30 if it comes back down that low again, okay? So this is the power of a merger and a company having a lot of excitement around it. HYLIION is a real deal. They're going to be a real game changer and a real force in the EV space. And so nothing they're doing surprises me, especially when you have already done the research. Look at the balance sheets, guys. Look at the company. Look who runs it. Look at their history. Dig up what you can so that you understand what we are investing in, okay? I can't spoon feed everything to you. However, I can tell you about the plays that I've already done the research on and just introduce them to you. It's on you to do the deeper due diligence. But I'm still very excited about HYLIION either way, regardless of this recent run up. And I do believe that they can go higher from here. However, people are going to take profits, guys. And so the stock will cool off. It may drop back down to $36, $33, okay? That's not for you to panic. That's just letting you know it's cooling off. A few people here and there are taking profits, all right? So you might want to do the same. If you've been in this and you already made a significant gain, that's an okay thing to do. Again, leave 25 in the clip at least so that you can ride the next wave up though. Our next play today is Workhorse, guys. You know over here we're huge on Workhorse. Ticker symbol WKHS. It is currently sitting at $17.81. it is almost $18. You know how long ago we've been talking about Workhorse. However, even just in the last day or two, it has ran up from 15 to 17. That's a huge jump up, guys. And so again, this is not the time to panic. This is not the time to get too excited. You need to hold your position. You need to hold steady. Yes, it hasn't jumped up the way HYLIION has jumped up. However, that is coming, but it might be on its own time frame. You guys need to wait patiently, and if you can, continue to build out your position. If you don't already have this and the amount of shares that you want to own when this takes off, you guys, this is a good time to still do that. This stock is still under $20, and again, this will go to $30. I keep telling you guys the price targets of these different plays so that you guys know how long you need to hold for before you consider selling. However, these are some great stocks, so you might want to hold for the long haul. But listen, guys, Workhorse has been doing its thing. It will continue to do its thing. Its name is caught up in a little bit of the mayhem with the whole USPS deal, but don't let that dismay you. Don't let that sway you in any type of way, okay? You just stand firm on knowing that we are invested in a great company. Up next, guys, we have our word of the day, and our word of the day is averaging up. Okay, guys, I know on the channel I've talked to you guys about averaging down. I give you a lot of game about a lot of stuff. Today I want to talk to you about averaging up, because sometimes, man, it's best to just continue to invest in great companies. And so in this particular case, guys, averaging up is simply adding money into a stock even though the price has jumped up some. Not in the case of HYLIION or nothing like that, but say something like Apple. You might have, if you're like me, you might have Apple at 200 and now Apple is 500. Okay, when you know you got a good company, now Apple is a little overvalued, so I wouldn't add to Apple per se. However, but I'm just using this as an example. Adding to it at this particular point would be averaging up, okay? Some stocks, especially quality stocks and good companies, are worth averaging up in, because you just want to know that your money is in a safe haven and then the company is going to continue to do good things year in and year out. And so averaging up is something never talked about. Everybody always talks about averaging down. However, guys, it is okay, and it is a real thing that you can do in terms of averaging up. Guys, put that in your back pocket. When you hear it on CNBC, they might not even tell you about that. But again, if you hear it, know what it is, know how to apply it, and know that if you have a really great company, that it's okay to average up in, okay? Sometimes, again, I have Starbucks, for instance, and I got Starbucks at $60. Right now, this is a great time at $80 to add to Starbucks, okay, before it gets to 120 and 150. All right, and so that's just a little bit of game for you guys to know and then hold on to in terms of the word averaging up. Next up, guys, we have our question of the day, and today's questions come from effing good times. Hey Chris, quick question: if you have a small position in the stock but didn't reach the 125 shares and the stock pops off, should you still try to buy and complete your position at 125 shares? Prime example, HYLIION. Listen, man, great question, and I'm glad you brought this up to the family so that we can talk about this and discuss this. One thing I want to tell you guys is to never chase stocks. Sometimes, guys, you just miss out. Sometimes, guys, you might have been looking over here when something was running up over there, and you might have just missed out. Never try to chase or jump on something after it already done took off, okay? When it runs up like that, sometimes you have to just say, you know what, I'm gonna sit this one out, or I'm gonna fall back until it pulls back, okay? Guys, don't get in the habit of chasing these stocks, okay? Now, however, on the flip end, like I just talked about averaging up, you guys do have an opportunity in certain kind of stocks and more quality type stocks or proven stocks or companies, if you will, to average up in. And so you can add to your position and you can fully build out your position in certain type of companies, okay? However, something like Workhorse that has a price target of 30, if it's already sitting at 26, there's no need for you to add to get to 125 shares when it's only going to go up $4 more, okay? That's not when you do it. You can average up or add to your position when you are at a much lower cost basis, okay? So if you know the price target is $30 and the price is currently sitting at 10, you can add shares at 10, now it's 15. You can add more at 15, now it's 18. 18 might be your cutoff point in which you want to continue adding, and then you want to consider stopping adding at that point. Okay, so that's just an example, guys. I want you to visualize in terms of building out your position to 125, or sometimes having to sit it out. Again, I thank you for this question, guys. Hey, listen, if you have comments, make sure you leave them below. I'll grab them, add them in my next video. Listen, I make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. Do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you grab some free stock using my link below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.